The following is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to part 3 of What If Ichigo was in MHA. Last time we left Ichigo on the verge of a battle assessment, eager to face his opponent and saying he'd face no one short of a lieutenant. That's when Byakuya volunteered Renji for the task. And that is where we shall pick up. Captain! You can't be serious. He's just a kid, Renji muttered to his captain. However, Byakuya isn't one for being talked back to, and is coldly gazing at Renji with a do-as-you-are commanded look. Renji lost all will to resist after being shot with that glare, and stepped up into the ring, so to speak. Hello, I'm Ichigo Kurosaki of the Shiba clan. What's your name? Ichigo did a polite bow. I'm Renji Abarai, Lieutenant of Squad 6. I'll make this quick, kid. Of course, Rukia heard that comment and tried not to snicker at Renji's confidence. Renji, you're in for a time and a half if you treat Ichigo like some random kid, Rukia thought to herself. That's when Ichigo shot back. I already know your name. I wasn't talking to you. Now please be quiet. I'm talking to the monkey lady and Snake Boy. This confused everyone. Well, probably not everyone, you guys in specific, if you've all seen at least through the entirety of Bleach to at least the, well, I know it was filler, the Zanbakuto Rebellion. Ichigo was seeing the human incarnation of Zabimaru for any viewers that have no idea what's going on. So your name is Zabimaru? Cool name! Well, it's a pleasure to play with you, so let's have some fun. That comment got Renji's attention. How in the world do you know my Zanpakuto's name, kid? Ichigo let out an exasperated sigh. I think you're forgetting about my quirk. It doesn't just extend to me, you know. Ichigo bows once more and raises himself. Just so you know, my Zanpakuto is full-time release, so I'd break out my Shikai if I were you, Mr. Abare. Ichigo made use of his Shumpo to dash at Renji, who was still not taking him seriously. In a flash, Ichigo was behind Renji, and he slashed at his back. Shallow, not deep at all. You should listen to Zabimaru and take this seriously. The fact that you even know their name means you can hear them roar. Please, don't disappoint your Zanpakuto. Or me. With another use of Shumpo, Ichigo was back where he started. Renji did not need to be told twice. The display of ability that this Ichigo boy had placed had at the very least proven that he wasn't a waste of time. Very well. Roar! Zabimaru! With the release of Zabimaru, the battle began. In earnest, blades clashing and Hado being exchanged. Ichigo even slipped in a few cheeky Bakudos to slow Renji down. All incantationists, by the way. When Ichigo slipped away from combat range to use another Hado, Renji took the chance to extend Zabimaru. Now, considering how much he's been taught and by whom, Ichigo is going to be quick on the uptake and is merely testing the waters. The first thing he figures out is the maximum distance of Zabimaru's extension, followed by the maximum number of attacks that can be made before it returns.
So, 3, huh? Well, this'll be interesting, but I need a ranged attack.
You have one. Both the old man and the other Ichigo were next to Ichigo, but only the old man spoke. Ichigo felt awed as his consciousness descended into the very depths of his soul. The other Ichigo spoke up. This world is a reflection of your soul and our home. Your mental and emotional state can affect the state of this world. Example, when you're sad, it can sometimes rain here. We hate that. The other Ichigo said softly. So, you're saying a sound soul is formed of a sound mind and body? I'm sorry. I had to. Okay, Zangetsu, what are you teaching me? The old man spoke up. How to harness the power of the blade in your hands and use it properly. Ichigo rebuked. All due respect, I said Zangetsu. Or did you forget about my quirk? Yes, you are a part of me and Zangetsu, but if I had to put one of you as the primary Zangetsu, it's him. You aren't entirely Zangetsu. I don't quite know what you are, but due to my quirk, you're in this for the long haul. So, how about you tell me what's really up? The old man answered with, You're not ready for that, and you know it. Take your time, boy. And when the time is right, you shall know all that I do. Ugh. Ichigo hated when grown-ups use the when you're older response. It was a complete and total cop-out. The young boy put that to the side for now. He was wise enough to know that he was getting nothing more from the old man Zangetsu, and instead talked to the other one. Okay, Zangetsu. Show me what I need to know. Ichigo was shown how to utilize the Getsuga Tensho throughout combat, while the old man Zangetsu gave the very same speech to him. However, in this instance, much sooner. Ichigo returns, and in no time has really passed at all. Just as Zabimaru recedes, Ichigo lets out a mighty Getsuga Tensho! Renji had no time to block it and took the full blow. Ichigo wasn't trying to kill with that, but that attack definitely had the intention of maiming. With a quick use of Shunpo, Zangetsu was at Renji's neck. I yield. Ichigo had won through skill and tactics, taking the W and garnering the attention of many Shinigami there. After seeing him make relatively short work of Renji, another captain spoke up. This time it was Zaraki Kenpachi. How'd you like to take on a captain? Ichigo was thrilled by the idea. Absolutely not. While Ichigo has the skill, his youth means there are definite drawbacks. Yes, he has skill and power, but he's still just a child. So I'm certain he's not ready for that level of exertion. At least not from you, Captain Kenpachi. Kaien utilized his power as Ichigo's guardian to veto Kenpachi's request to duel. Well, yes, Kenpachi Zaraki is completely hot-blooded. He's still an adult, and this is a clear-cut child, and his guardian laid down the law. So I think Kenpachi would begrudgingly accept that call. Ishin gave Kaien the power to make that choice. So Ichigo himself would also accept that. He was flustered at Kyan's decision, but once again remembered that his daddy had given Kyan that authority. Well, Kyan, did you want to step up? All eyes were on Kyan. Ukitake nodded, and Kyan lowered his head, knowing this was going to be an intriguing affair. I'm gonna say Ichigo takes the W again due to his training. However, Kyan was no walk in the park. Kid's got skill, but I see what she was talking about now. He's just a growing child. After fighting 2 lieutenants, it's taking its toll on him. Let's go, Banjo. Yes, Captain.
Kid's got potential. Maybe he could be a successor when he gets home.
Kenpachi's lieutenant at the time, Daigoro Banjo, spoke up. That's right, Deadites. A former owner of One for All has shown his face in Soul Society. Ichigo was barely standing and extremely tired, but he powered through and made his way to Rukia. However, Ichigo doesn't make it quite there. He collapses. Ichigo sighs of relief as he rouses, only to find himself pressed against something soft and voluminous. If I'm not being clear, the boy is atop a pair of rather impressive breasts.
Mommy? No. These are bigger.
Ichigo pried himself from the comfort of the motherly grasp, wiped the sleep from his eyes, and looked at his caretaker, Retsu Unohana, Captain, Squad 4. Feeling better, little one? Ichigo yawned and nodded. You've been out for about an hour. There were others who wanted to go at you, but I made it clear that it wasn't happening until you got a proper rest. Ichigo was still holding on to Retsu. Take that however you want. Eventually, he pried himself away from her once again and bowed to everyone. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. Captains of the Gote 13. I have a propo. The word you're looking for is proposition, Ichigo. Rukia spoke up. Yeah, that. That's the word I need. I've clearly got talent to tap into. So, I think you'll like this idea. Since I'm stuck here anyway, how about I rotate squads and work as a Rukia? What's the word for a student that works at a place to see if they have the right stuff? Rukia paused for a moment, but she had his answer. You're thinking of an intern. Ichigo is proposing that he work temporarily at a squad for a set amount of time before going to the next one and so on, until something clicks. Is that right, Ichigo? Rukia had hit the nail on the head and got a cute smile out of Ichigo. Now the question was, where would the boy go first? Half of the captains looked rather tense at having a chance to mold the boy into something great. Ichigo would be in Soul Society for quite some time after all. In case anyone thinks that I'm making his quirk way too powerful, I am. But think about it. That power is a double-edged sword. In this case, since Ichigo can't fully utilize it, and therefore is stuck in Soul Society. How better to point out that he still has a ways to go. But back to the story. Ichigo clears his throat. All due respect, captains, I'm starting with Squad 13. Kyan is lieutenant, and Rukia's there too. Kyan is my acting guardian, so of course I'd pick his squad first. Squad 13 is also in charge of taking care of my hometown, so I can at least see how my family is doing every now and again. Can't I? Ichigo turns to look at Ukitake. I will do my best at whatever duties you give me. My little nap made me aware of my shortcomings. I'll try not to overdo it, sir. Everyone heard that and put it to heart. Ichigo would start his internship with Squad 13, and then go from there where he believed he needed improvement. Ichigo would be commuting to and from work with Kyan as usual. However, Kyan only allowed Ichigo to use Shunpo to go half of the way and carried him the rest. Time went by and the new year was coming. Masaki wanted Ishin to go see Ichigo for the New Year countdown. She didn't want him to be without family during this time of celebration. He won't be. He's with the Shibas. They're my kin, and the ones I left Ichigo with will take good care of him. But yeah, I'll go. Gotta give him that portrait anyway. Ishin made his way out to call for a gate. The camera pans to an open calendar. Sunday, December 31st, 1989. And that is why Ichigo did not have a phone. It had a physical photo of his parents on it.
If you like that, United States has smashed that like button. Let's go full calling on the notification icon. Ring that bell, baby. And of course, don't forget to go plus ultra on the subscribe if you're not. Now rest easy, Deadites. And remember,
The night is ours.